Cantonese opera is part of what we call Chinese opera, because Chinese opera, the different types of opera, sung in dialects. And Cantonese is one of the major dialects in Singapore. So in Singapore, we do have Teochew opera, we do have Hokkien opera, Cantonese opera. Long time ago, we even had cake opera. And of course, Hainanese opera.
以前我们海南是琼崖，后来才改为海南，所以琼就是代表海南咯，琼就是海南，琼剧就是海南戏。
上海话呢就越南的越剧，四川话呢就川剧，那北京呢就叫京剧，表演形式是完全一样，只有唱腔不一样。我小时候只要有唱这些戏，爸爸妈妈他们就跑去看，我们就拿着小凳子啊，都挤去看。人很多，那还要早去才可以坐到前面，所以那个时候真的是人民的唯一的娱乐。
Before the war, there was a theatre in Chinatown itself, along Smith Street, somewhere in the middle, and that theatre was called Li Chunyuan. And before the war, Cantonese opera was performed there, and therefore this street, Smith Street, in fact, was known to the people around as Theatre Street, 戏院街, because of the theatre. Unfortunately, during the war in the 1940s, there was a bomb that fell at the back of the theatre, and half the theatre was destroyed. After the war, it was not repaired, and it never became a theatre ever after, and now is a hotel. We also have Majestic Theatre. Majestic Theatre used to be a theatre for Chinese opera, and Peking opera as well as Cantonese opera was performed there. But after the war, that already was stopped. At that time, our Member of Parliament, Dr. Goh Keng Swee, thought it would be good to build a theatre in Chinatown so that we could perform Cantonese opera regularly without having to erect a temporary stage and so on. And therefore, the Greater Aya People's Theatre was formed. When Chinese opera first started, there were no elaborate stage sets or what. There were mainly just tables and chairs, and the props were probably only teapots, wine pots, and glasses.
尤其京剧很讲究，只是桌子跟椅子来表演，因为它代表着很多的意识，而且因为它的简单，演员就必须要身上要很多的表演技术，你要用你的动作来带出那个景，所以看戏的人要跟着演员一起来想象。
And in those days, the performance was entirely dependent on the movements and the singing, the speech of the actors. So a table could represent a table could represent a bed. If the actor lies on the table, that means he's on the bed. The table could also represent a fort. Those were the early days when the audience could accept this sort of thing. But as progress went on, there are now sets. If you have a garden scene, then you have a prop at the back to show the garden.
演一出戏，你通常是有8个场或者6个场了。那么6个场里面是演什么什么，你就有这个布景在那边准备做。那么拉上拉下这样咯。某一种道具都有它一定的代表性。
这个是马鞭啦，
马鞭骑马的时候怎么弄啊？还有下马的时候，还有竖马鞭，停马的时候是竖在旁边这样。
稍微不一样啦。
In fact, insofar as music is concerned, music is not noisy. The noise really comes from the drums and cymbals. And the drums and cymbals are not played throughout the whole opera. They are only played for certain scenes for effect.
大得这个得字就是一个锣鼓点，而且这个得 就是一个动作。你们大家即使没有看到他这个，你至少看到他采了一朵花，跟害怕说，你会亮在那边，所以这个锣鼓点有增加了戏的表演的重点。
And in Cantonese opera, it's very unique. We tend to add some Western instruments, particularly for street operas. We add the saxophone because the saxophone has a more mellow tone, and one piece of saxophone can replace 3 or 4 pieces of Chinese 二胡 music.
星星比列对大流，波色风润色乱水。早期我们海南系音乐方面主要是2个，一个是掌板，一个是掌调。掌板呢，敲起那个东西，演员就配合他，听他的打这个打击。那么掌调呢，它主要就是带动音乐，有它带头啊，音乐就很顺利的奏出来。
Chinese opera, the performers, we divide them into 4 main roles, 4 main categories. First, the male roles, we call them shen. So the male roles will have the young man, xiao shen, he's a very gentle scholar. And then you have the young wu shen, wu meaning fighting, the one who can fight, the warrior and so on. And then you have the lao shen, the old man. Then the female characters, we call them dan, hua dan. Then you have the xiao dan, like the witty maid, that type of role, xiao dan. Then you also have the wu dan, Lady General Mu Guiying or Hua Mulan who can fight. And then you also have the cai dan, the clown, the clownish female. Jing is the 3rd category. Jing will be the painted faces. In Cantonese opera, we call them hua lian, different color painting representing different characters. Then the 4th category will be the chou meaning the clowns.
在京剧的生旦净丑呢，要求会比其他的南方戏更严格一点。好像花旦，它必须要它有假声到这个高音，这样。你去了我美，必须要能发这样的假声。所以不管你长得多漂亮，或者年纪多大，或者多不漂亮，年纪多大，都一定有些这声音，因为扮相可以改的。
The makeup comprises mainly three main colors. Of course, the 3 main colors, white is the base foundation, followed by red over the eyelids and all the way down to a pink color in the cheeks. Then black for the eyes and the eyebrows, the 3 main colors.
京剧的脸谱是不能改的，比如讲曹操这是白脸，关公是红脸，那你不能够说我关公我不喜欢画红脸，我要画俊脸，不可以的。每一种角色它有自己的角色的那个服饰，而且每一种戏有自己固定的穿表演，像凤冠，跟这个蟒就是贵妃一定是这样穿的。
For Chinese opera, movements and gestures are very important. For example, if I want to say you, then I point at you. If I say come, then I wave this way. If I say clouds, I will look at the clouds. And if I say rain, I will say rain, dropping this way. So the movements and gestures do tell what we are singing about. And costumes are very elaborate, a lot of embroidery. And at the end of each costume, you can see a piece of white cloth. Now this piece of white cloth is called water sleeve. It's not made of water, but it's called water sleeve. In Chinese, it's called 水袖. Now, why is it called 水袖 and not called white sleeve, 白袖呢? It's because when the costume was first designed, some actors started waving the costume And then he thought, oh, it looks like waves. We give it a very unique name, 水袖, water sleeve. So it's called water sleeve. Water sleeves are very helpful for Chinese opera. It helps to express the actor's emotion. For example, if I do this, then the audience knows that I'm very angry. I grab the sleeve, fling it, and then I say, go away, or go away with both sleeves. Then also another expression which is very often used to express one's emotion this way. Right, let's look and see. That shows I'm shivering. So I'm very scared. Maybe I saw something, I saw a ghost or something. So the water sleeves and the hand movements, sleeve movements, all help very much.
我希望把这种戏曲从舞台，以前是在剧场，带到民间，然后从民间再提升到科技，一样的表演形式，只是表达的方法不一样，所以还是希望能够有很多年轻人来接触，来帮忙把这个东西给带到科技。
一定要继续吗？你不能够眼看着它消灭掉，我们要想办法保留它。所以我们今后呢，还是要积极的去吸引那些热心人士继续支持我们，
薪火相传啊！
这样
把这个文化这个戏曲流传下去。
At my age, all I can hope for is that there would be more and more people who have passion for the opera and who want to let Chinese opera live on and let our heritage live on and promote the opera continuously for years and years to come.